Hi guys, that's Gianpaolo Russo speaking for a new edition of PPC World News. A little more diluted from our weekly frequency. So we are talking about the last month and 10 days PPC best news and CRO, best news in the world, of course. Okay, let's start with a news by Bing Ads. Bing Ads now you can use in this platform the audiences targeting LinkedIn ads, which is a very interesting news because if Bing will succeed in integrate more functions of LinkedIn ads, it will be for the first time ahead of Google. I think first time in its history. So if this integration goes on, it would be a very interesting to look at Bing ads too. New feature in ad preview in Google Ads. Now you can have the particular audience's views, and you can modify ads directly from the tool. So it's sort of enriched diagnostic tool. Another post by myself, I found that it's possible now, is a limited beta going on now, in which you can add up to 5 videos from YouTube in your Google display campaigns. It's reserved beta by now, but I think they are rolling out it naturally to big advertisers, because both my client and me didn't ask for it, and we had it, so we could play on it. So that's an interesting news, because the ad in itself is not varying at all, but of course it's more interactive to click on play in the video directly in the ad. So it's I think it's a nice new thing to try. A nice post by Mark Irvine, which will be at ADworld Experience next year. He is talking about new demographics criteria, which you can use to target your campaigns now in Google Ads. So beyond the parental status and other demographics we already had. Now you have marital status, hormone status, and level of education. So I think it's not rolled out globally, because I personally cannot see them in in many accounts. So they will probably arrive in the next weeks. New post by Ciaoo Marketing. Kirk Williams is making a sort of small guide of merchant promotions, which are only available by now in US, Australia, Germany, France, UK, and India. So English-speaking countries substantially. But it's a very nice guide, and he explains how to work with this promotion, how to activate them, and how to set them up. Another post by myself on State of Digital. It's about the new modified exact. So the exact modified by Google recently, including same meaning words. I found, and afterwards I've seen a couple of posts, one by Merkley, I think it was an overview by Merkley, and another by WordStream itself, in which they confirm that exact the close variants are really very close the old exact match. So it's not they are not wiping out the exact meaning of the phrase, but of course something to look at. You have something to look at more closely, especially if you want to maintain a sort of mutual exclusion in by uh, match type, which a lot of advertisers are actually doing. In my opinion, is not so useful beyond the cases in which you have small words attracting the large part of the clicks of an account of a group. So now in that case you are forced uh, to segment more granularly the audience, the people who are searching for that word. But in 99% of cases, it's only a loss of time and efforts in optimization, in my opinion. So I'm quite happy of this evolution. Another post about LinkedIn ads. They are introducing the objective-based advertising, object-based advertising. So the same process you can see in Google Ads and Facebook is going also to LinkedIn ads. So now it's a little more easy. Is easier to set up campaign starting from a specific object. New search and position metrics in AdWords. You can have now a differentiation in besides the average position, differentiation in ads showed at the beginning of natural results and below them. So you can have also this detail which wasn't available before. Bing Ads removed the 30% cap in CPC, in enhanced CPC bidding, alienating to AdWords, to Google AdWords. Another piece of news by Bing is that they are again following AdWords on the third headline and the second description. Another nice post by AdExpress, so about placements in Facebook and Instagram. So here you can look at various CPCs and it makes a sort of a recap of all possibilities given by the platform and pro and cons of each positioning. Another post on Instagram with new positioning, new places in which you can advertise by CPC strategy. And then new metrics available for call and message extensions in the custom columns, so you can have all this detailed more. And we close with Quora, which is giving now the possibility to promote your answers. So a lot of native advertising like sponsored posts are for Facebook or sponsored tweets for Twitter. So that's all for today. May the Roy be with you. Ciao, and stay tuned because we are posting news about the new edition of ADworld Experience. Within 2 weeks, you will know when subscriptions are going to be open, and all the names will come that will come to a new edition. I can say that we will welcome again Brad Geddes, but there are a lot of very renowned specialists. Ciao!